Hello friends, welcome to the channel. I am Afiz. In the previous class, we have seen how we can connect to Gmail API, and we have also used the sample code to download the labels from the Gmail. In this class, we will rewrite this code in our own way, and so that we can actually download the emails from the Gmail. Okay, so it will be a two-step process. In the first step, we will download the email IDs, and using that email ID, we will actually pull the content of it. Okay, so I have reused the code from the previous class for creating the service for accessing Gmail. Okay, so this is the same code that we have copied from Python quick start guide of Google. Okay, so now the first step will be getting the email list. So for that I will create a variable called service here, and I will call get Gmail service. Okay, so I have a service now. So to pull the emails from the Gmail, okay, so we need to use this object called users, okay, dot messages. And if you say list, and to this list call we need to pass the user ID. Okay, so it will always be me because we want to pull the emails of our own inbox, okay, not from other users. Okay, so this will be this. Okay guys, so I will save this in a variable called results over here, and after this I will print the entire results object. Let me run and show the program. So you can see that here, so it has actually printing the HTTP request, and so we need to execute this one so that we can see the output. So one more thing I will do, I will import pprint so that we can have a beautified dot pprint. Okay, so let's rerun this guy again. Yeah, so you can see this here, right? So it has given us the list of emails here, and we can pass one more parameter here like max results. So how do I know which parameters I can pass to this function? So we can refer this document basically here. So I will share this link in the description. So you just copy this. So let's say something like we want only 10 results, then we can simply give max results is equal to 10. Okay, so in that case it will give us only the first 10 email IDs. So let's rerun that. Yeah, see here, you can see that, right? So in the results object we have a message key over here, and inside that we have a list of dictionaries. So this each ID represent one email. So let's modify this function so that we will get only the list of email IDs. So we don't require this message object actually. So how can we do that? So instead of doing pprint over here, I will return results dot get, and this time it will be messages, and if there are no results then we will return the empty object. Here I will actually save them in the variable called messages here, and now let's print out that message in messages. Finally print message of ID. Okay, something like this. Let's rerun this program. Yeah, cool. So we have the email IDs. Now we will use this message ID or email ID to pull the content of the email. In this get email content method so that we can get the content of the email. So here we have the message IDs. So I will use one of these email IDs to pull the content. Okay, so for the just for the time being, I am just commenting out this code, and I will call get email content. I will pass the first email. Okay, sorry. So this one. Okay, so first thing first, we need to have the service object. okay, so which is same as this one. And after that, for pulling the content, we can use the same service call till the messages, okay. And here we need to call the get, okay. List will give you the list of emails, and get will give the content of that given particular message ID, okay. So first thing is we need to pass the user ID, and then after that ID we need to pass whatever the message ID that we passed here, okay. And then we need to execute this API call, okay. So it will return the data here, okay guys. So let's return that data here, and finally if you want to preprint that, let's do that, okay. So let's run this program. Cool, see, so we have got the content of the email, but we won't be able to read it because it will be in the secured format here. But however, we can see the snippet of it here. What is the snippet? You can see here, quick start was granted access to your Google account. I will show you exactly, and even you can see the email ID over here, and this is the thread ID. So let's go little up if we can see some other information. So there is nothing much. Yeah, so you can see the headers over here. So this is the name delivered to, so this is my email ID, and name received over here, and the other information, okay. So I was searching for some subject line, I think we can get it there. Yeah, this is the body over here basically. Yeah, but anyhow, in the next class, okay, so we will parse this email so that we can read it, okay guys. So before ending this class, let me show you my inbox. So this is the first email actually. So we copied from our messages list, right, the first email. So this is that one. So you can see that here is security alert, and the quick start was granted to your Google account. So this is what we can see as a snippet over here guys. So this is how we can actually pull the content from Gmail using the Gmail APIs. Okay guys, I hope you like this video, and in case if you have any questions, please mention in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care.